Hi, 50.
Hey, what's up, JD?
How you doing?
I'm good out here. I'm in LA right now, running around.
Yeah, you live out in L.A. now, don't you?
Nah, I'm back and forth. I had to go to Vegas yesterday because I opened a gym in Las Vegas. Because, the fighter, Yorkis Gamboa, he fights on December 8th with on Manny Pacquiao's card.
Yeah, I heard all about that, and congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, everything's coming along.
I always say this about you, that you have an incredible business sense. Like, you just find different avenues to go down to make money. A lot of rappers don't know how to do that.
It's interesting you say that because a lot of that, even the guys that I've actually worked with, disappointed me not doing different things.
So are you talking about like Lloyd or Tony? Like, is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, well, yeah, all of them. None of them really ventured off to doing things away from music that actually equated to some decent finances out of it. Well, Gang did try to do some sort of sneaker stuff.
Right.
Again, and guys, but that's all I can make note of.
So I wonder, do they ever like sit down with you and ask you, like, 50, because you have so many ideas and you generate so many millions of dollars, like, what is something that you can suggest for me to do? Like, has Lloyd or Tony ever sat down and asked you that?
Well, we'll have conversations about it, or I'll suggest things that they should actually do, but I'm not going to do it for them because I feel like that would be me working for them.
Right. So I wonder, like, because I know that they must have, like, I always felt like maybe Tony has, like, maybe a stipend or something that you pay him, because I know he still performs with you on stage and all of that. So is he just kind of chilling with the money he's getting from you? Like, like, what's the situation?
Well, that's the only income.
Right.
On that end, so to be content with that is, I'm like, what you doing with that?
Right.
And it's not like not to pinpoint him specifically, but just in general, like I want to live life on the highest level possible.
So what about like who, at this point, who is in G Unit? I'm just curious because like who's actually a part of G Unit?
Artists signed to G Unit Records. Kid is signed to G Unit Records. Shorty Low doing the roster. With Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo.
What about Precious Paris?
Precious Paris, yeah, she is. She's actually ready to come now, so she has a tape that she's getting ready to launch that I think that'll put her in a position where she could actually come on an album.
Good, because we need some more female rappers.
Yeah, she's talented too. It's like a little rough on the edges because she right from it. Like she's from my neighborhood, like South Jamaica, so she's like it's pretty rough over there. You know what I mean? So the music, the stuff that she says reflects that. They should expect like if Give It to Die Trying is just from a total the female experience.
Wow, really?
Yeah, like that's who she is. Like it's like.
What made you want to sign her? Like, what was it about? What was the appeal?
She came around like she's like a writer. Like she come around. She was writing music for other artists.
So you knew she was talented just from that.
Yeah. She's been like she's lyrical. She'll sit there and write the whole thing. Like you don't have to really worry about the maintenance on. Like if you got female artists, you got to help them with certain things. She got all of that under control. It's really with just me being in the. She came to do a song called Kitty Cat that we did on the Gina album, second Gina album. To record, because I needed a female vocalist to be on the actual record, and I didn't really think we need to see them or have them perform, so I said I want like a writer to come that actually can say it the way I need him to say it and just get it out the way.
Right, so then you were impressed by her.
Yeah, and she stuck around around the camp. Like she was there for years before I decided to do something with it. And now it's like, it's her turn. Like I think that her and Kid are going to pull off into the front. And they've experienced something completely different from Banks, Yayo, and Buck and the other artists because they came on the 50 Cent wave. So they was performing in front of 30,000 to 40,000 people every night before they even got, it was like an first time established artist.
Right, these artists are going to have to work a little bit harder.
Right, and
yeah.
It's going to be better for them, I think, for their personalities. The experience itself will groom them to do what they need to do moving forward from here. Like, I think that part is what created the disconnect with a lot of the talent.
I love the new single. I just want to let you know, My Life. I love the single.
I feel good about it. But this project, this is crazy because that's the real first single.
Really?
This album, because yeah, like really what I did was Dre had the New Day record sitting for so long that Alicia actually they reproduced the record, produced it over, and her verse is in on the chorus. I think Swiss did reproduce the Dre track. So when it said produced by Swiss Beats the first time Alicia record came out, it was true. It was all new production, but kind of like followed what Dre did exactly. You see what I'm saying?
I love that record too.
And then it forced me to, when hers leaked out, it forced that record to go out. Because Jimmy and everybody was like, we're going to lose the record. You have to, let's
Oh, so you were going to kind of just hold that for the album?
Yeah, that Blue Day, when you listen to the content on My Life, that's the song to start the album with.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that. And My Life, Adam Levine, Eminem, I mean, it was probably an incredible thing, like when you just pulled that whole record together and just heard it for the first time. Like, what were you thinking? Like, wow, this is incredible.
Yeah, and it took me a minute to get him to do it, because what I did was I got Adam into the studio, and me and him worked on it, and he did the vocals for me, and then I went to Detroit, and I played the record for him, and I said, yo, you gotta write on this record. And he was like, he was stuck because he had an idea. There was a song that was the second song that we did together for this album. It's called The Champion. And his, like, creatively, he was locked on that. And he was like, yo, I said, yeah, we're going to do that, but you got to write on this record.
So we're expecting the album when? In February now?
February 26th.
Are you excited about it?
I am. For me, it's the anniversary of Get Rich. It'll be 10 years since Get Rich or Die Trying. I released it February 8th. It actually came out on the 6th because it came out days early, but 10 days after the anniversary.
Well, a lot has changed in the last 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever wake up and say, damn, I'm so rich? I'm just curious, like, do you ever wake up, open your eyes like, damn, I'm so rich. I could do anything I want to right now.
You know what's funny is when you actually do get to a point, like after you got just time to go by, that you're comfortable, you start thinking about what's really important, like the things that not the Forbes list, more like people that are remembered in their absence, their legacy.
People can only hope to be as rich as you. I mean, I played Powerball for tonight, $500 million. Like, you are worth, I believe, a little bit more than that, or maybe a lot more than that at this point. But, I mean, just like, I can't even, you have so much money that, can you even, like, fathom how much money you really have at this point? I mean, it must be just crazy.
I'm happy that, what I'm able to do? It's freedom. It's freedom, the ability to invest in my ideas. Like Cheetah Vision, I put $200 million. I raised $200 million. We broke it into 10 pictures. Sold domestic rights to Lionsgate. So we sell international territory separate. And I had to do, out of those 10 pictures, I did 5. The first one was set up. It was me, Bruce Willis, and Ryan Phillippe. The second one was Freelancers. Me, De Niro, and Forrest Whitaker. The project was Fire with Fire. It was me, Josh Duhamel, Rosario Dawson, and Bruce Willis and that. And then fourth is Frozen Ground. It's me, Nicolas Cage, and John Cusack, but it hasn't came out. Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, and Vanessa Hudgens.
Wow. So you got the movies going. I just read something like you made $80 million off Reebok back in the day. I never realized that. You have a book coming called 50 Cent Formula 50 book. So tell me about what it is. It's the Formula 50 book. Tell me what that book is about.
It started out conceptually as me writing a book based on what I think is my definition of strength. So it was supposed to be portions of the physical, mental, and spiritual side of a person, and then it shaped up in a different way. I didn't want to make it like when you're making it spiritual, it kind of can close some people out based on their religious beliefs. And I made the project more about people disciplining themselves and wanting to make the mental decision to make the physical changes to make their lives better moving forward. And then there's things in regimen that I had.
Yeah, I'm going to read it. It's going to be in stores December 27th. I'm going to read that because I'm hoping that I'm going to become, like, really buff.
It'll help you. It'll help you work out because a lot of times, like, people got to pay someone to provide themselves with motivation. They're allowing the money that they're giving the person to say, okay, I'm going to do whatever this trainer tells me to do because I gave him my money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to be because you actually gave someone money. It could be because you made the decision to make the change within yourself. Mental, like instead of giving yourself that device of saying, well, here, because I gave you my money, I'm going to do it. Make it more about you and how you feel about yourself.
Well, I'm definitely going to read that book. I'm definitely reading that book. You got the brand new headphones out. Can you do me a favor, though, real quick? A lot of people put out headphones that are just for the DJs, so they're super bassy. Can you make some headphones just for some on-air personalities?
Well, yeah, that's what this actual headset's for. Tone for it stands for SMS Audio.
Yeah, I'm going to test them out then because I would love to be able to have like a pair of headphones that aren't as bassy that we could hear our voices. Like, I would love that.
Right, I'll send them to the extra station so you can try them out.
Okay, yeah, just send them to Nelson. You know, I work for him on Saturdays, so he can hand them off to me.
Definitely, I'll get it to you. And then, I'll tell him I'll get on the phone with him and make sure he sends them to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, 50, congratulations on the new single, My Life. Congratulations on the album in stores in February. Congratulations on becoming a huge boxing promoter now. Are you going to bring some fights to the East Coast or what?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I want to go Foxwood.
Okay, cool. We would love that. And, of course, you got your brand new boxer. How do you say his name again?
Dorcas Gamboa.
Okay, and he's actually featured in your new video, My Life.
That's Andre Durrell. It's another one. Gamboa is undefeated, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, and Andre Durrell is a 2004 bronze medalist and one of the top super middleweights out there right now.
Well, I'm going to be researching all these guys.
Yeah, you'll see. The only person who can actually, Andre Ward, got to fight Andre Durrell.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go and research all these guys, so I'm ready for this fight at Foxwoods.
All right.
Congratulations, 50. Thanks so much for checking in today, buddy.
All right.
And Connecticut still loves you.
I'm coming back out there.
Okay, cool. I would love that.